Now we're at ages 9 to 12 months, and this is when your child is on to new heights. Your baby is literally at a new height level because they are now pulling up to stand, cruising along furniture, and even trying to stand up without any help. So the first toy that is really a favorite of mine is the Dimpl by Fat Brain. This is a BPA-free toy that is silicone based, and it has colored bubbles that pop to the other side when you push them. They also make a popping sound that the babies love to hear the clicking. The texture of the bubbles is soft, yet it requires some force to push it through to the other side. So it actually helps build up the muscles in the hand and develop some strength. A lot of babies also enjoy teething on this toy. The other cool thing about this toy is it has great colors, and it's such an interesting shape that actually a lot of the parents and myself enjoy fidgeting with this toy throughout the day. Now, the second toy that I recommend is the Laugh and Learn Smart Stages Piggy Bank by Fisher-Price. This is a classic toy, and it's been around for a very long time and has ultimately stood the test of time. I have used this toy for almost 18 years, and children of all ages love it. Now, this is a toy that's going to grow with your child because there are different ways to play with it. When you turn it on,
Level 1, let's have some fun.
the Piggy makes lots of sounds, noises, and talks to the kiddo. And you also can push the nose in order to get the music or the activity started. Now, at this age, don't expect your child to be able to actually put the coins into the piggy bank, but what you're going to do is guide their hand to the top of the lever and then let them push the coin down into the piggy bank. That is really part of the fun. Now, as your child gets older, then there are different functions and levels on the toy, level 1 and level 2, that allow your child to start learning about colors, numbers. The coins have numbers on it, their colors, and the different stages will go through that. The Piggy will actually ask your child about what color is it, what number is it, and things of that nature. Now, the last recommendation for this age group is a basic activity table, and this is the Learn and Groove musical table by Leapfrog. And all activity tables are great because they allow your child to crawl over to the toy, pull up to standing, and activate the buttons and switches and levers in order to make the music. Now, as your child gets better with moving along furniture and moving along the walls and other pieces in your house, they should be able to start actually move around these corners of the activity table and be able to walk around the entire table. We are at the last age group of 12 to 18 months, which is the new walker toddler age, and what I call, oh baby, your kiddo has discovered how great it is to be up on 2 feet, and by now is walking, trying to run, stepping over objects, and walking over different surfaces, grass, carpet, gravel, wood chips on the playground, and actually all this time they're just figuring out how not to fall over. It's a pretty fun stage. Now, the first toy that you want to consider is a pull toy. And a pull toy is any toy that a child can pull along the floor as they walk. This toy is the Drop and Go Dump Truck by Vtech. And this toy has some basic functions, and it has 2 different volume levels, and it has colors. If you push this color, it talks about blue, this one talks about green. But the best part about this pull toy is that it has balls that your child has to be able to put into the hole at the top of the truck. Now the ball will sit on the hole, and unless they push it down, it won't go into the back of the dump truck. So again, your child has to use some force with their hands, which is going to develop some hand strength, which will be good for later when your child is starting to use crayons, scribbling, drawing, and writing as they get to the pre-K and kindergarten stages. So when your child pushes the ball into the dump truck, it ends up in the dump truck, and it comes with 3 balls that you push into the dump truck, and then it has a lever here that lets the child dump out all the balls from the truck. And that's probably the most fun part about this toy. Our second toy is the SpinAgain by Fat Brain. That is the interesting toy that you've seen standing over here next to me this whole time. I am in love with this toy. This is my absolute favorite toy. This is essentially a stacker toy. So if you remember the little plastic rings and you stack it on top, this is the same thing, but it goes in spins. It has different sizes, different colors, and this toy is great because you can change the direction of the spin. I can spin them off and let them drop onto the floor, which your kiddo will love. I can pick it up and walk around with it and carry it with me. I can spin in different directions if I hold it this way, and I can just do a ton of different things with this. It has a circular base, which you'll want to keep flat, but if you turn it over so the flat part is at the bottom, when you put on the SpinAgain rings and add additional ones, the weight of that will start to let the whole thing drop off. So, SpinAgain by Fat Brain. How fun is that? Now it makes a lot of sound because this is not this is not silicone plastic where it's soft. This is a harder plastic, so it will stand the test of time. It is BPA free, which is something that I like about the Fat Brain toys. And this is something that kids from 12 to 18 months and even some of the 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds that I work with enjoy just spending time and figuring out how to play with this toy. Now we're on to the Oombee ball by Fat Brain. So this is another great toy. It looks like soft plastic, but it is hard plastic. This toy is essentially just a ball, the Oombee ball, but it has nice contrasting colors and it has a little bit of texture difference. So your child can really start to have some sensory play and some changes in depth levels. This toy comes apart, and once you open up the first part of the toy, then your child will discover the second ball. If you can get that second ball out, then that ball will also open up into additional ball. And then again, if they can figure out how to get that other toy out, then the last ball is finally discovered. And this is what it ultimately looks like once you're done. This is really fun. Your child will spend lots of time playing with this. This toy actually goes up in age as well and will grow with your child. And it's pretty fun to just play with it as 1 ball or 2 balls. So that's it for the best toys for ages 6 to 18 months. You can click on the links below in the YouTube description page of this video to get more information. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.